Logan, welcome to the podcast. Welcome. How are you doing on this wonderful evening?
I'm fine. I just got chewed out by some random for the last 30 minutes while he set up a recording.
Yep, it takes me a little while to do that. How are you doing on this fine evening, by the way? Aside from me chewing you out, how's your day been, man? What have you been up to?
That's pretty much all that's happened all day.
You've done literally nothing?
I haven't been live. Nothing.
You know, this is, a lot of people were saying to me, Logan, this is the longest absence you've had of streaming in like 3 weeks. And the last time you took an absence like this, it turned into 6 months. So what do you say to your haters? What are you saying to them right now, Logan?
If I'm not live tonight, then GG.
GG,
don't bet
it's
on me.
raps.
Don't bet on me.
Well, listen, Logan, we can just say both of us, we agree. We have to play Hypixel Skyblock. Maybe we don't love the game.Maybe it's not perfect, but we do, in fact, have to play it. Isn't that right, Logan?
I'm addicted. I'm hardcore addicted.
You are
That's
addicted.
What I realized. I did. When I decided, I'm like, okay, I'm done with Skyblock. I think it was like the 6th or 7th time. And I went to go be a Walmart cart pusher, right? Yeah. I was pushing carts one day and I was like, I want to hop on the game. So I went back home. I hopped on the game, forging update, spent 2 weeks playing the game casually, and I realized, fuck, I could be,
I'm an addict.
I spent the last year making an audience on this game. Why don't I just go live? And so I did, and like everyone's just been fine with it.
You know, everyone just is willing to completely accept you back into the game, even though you've left them like a lot of fathers do, apparently. Logan, this is what you do. You leave your
second worst thing that has happened to them regarding a parental figure.
This is true. This is very true for them. So how are you feeling? I know you said that you're enjoying the game from a casual perspective, right? But like, how are you actually like feeling about it? Do you actually think it's good? Do you hate it? Do you think it's mid as hell? I want to hear your thoughts because I've been talking a lot about this. Rage baited a lot, as you said earlier. So I want to hear what you got to say about this.
I mean, I think my status on the game is, like I said, I think I'm addicted. So I might not be very accurate. And I'm not a big fan that that's how, like, they get all their people to keep coming back to the game. It's like, oh, I really want to hop on. It's more like, I got stuff in the forge. I got my dailies to do. If I miss today, I'm going to regret it in a week, so I have to play.
Yeah.
But like outside of that, like objectively speaking, if we're assuming someone's like not addicted to it, I think it's fine. You know, it's just the game is busy work. The game has devolved into busy work, and that's the best way I can put it shortly.
Listen, busy work is better than real work. I mean, getting a job is a very scary thing for a lot of people in our audience. And I know I just said that word.
And I money playing the game, it's very different.
It's so much worse. And like, I mean, obviously streaming is just infinitely worse than a 9 to 5. I mean, you know this better than anyone, bro. You know this better than anyone.
That's why I left Walmart to come back, because I just wanted more challenges.
You left that nice cushy job at Walmart where you were making tons of money just to come back and be a Skyblock player.
17 an hour.
17 an hour. That's absolutely ridiculous, Logan. So, in terms of the game itself, you said you're an addict. You're very much addicted to the game as a whole. Okay, man. Don't take it too far. This is a PG-15 show because that's the average age of the audience. I got to be PR, dependent here. You said you're an addict. What would you want to see? If you could say you're the admin for a day, no one will get mad at you. The endgame players won't complain for once. What are you doing if you had 24 hours?
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, first, only one thing?
Yeah. Oh, you can do multiple things.
Well, first and foremost, I'm banning everyone that's ever posted a hate comment about me ever. Because we need to do the great cleansing of Skyblock, we'll call it. Exclusively people that agree with me, because then my time on the game will be better.
Yeah.
And then after that, from a more administrative perspective.
That's the biggest word. By the way, whoa, I want to pause you. That is the biggest word I've ever heard you say. Administrative? I didn't even, can you use that in another sentence for me?
I just took admin and then put in, like, you know how I put Inkton in front of everything? I did that shit with admin.
So you have no idea what the word means. You're just making it up on the spot.
Well, you just confirmed that it's real, so thanks, man. So from an administrative perspective,
slander is so good I could die.
You already know I want to cut the grinds of the game down like 100-fold.
Yeah.
Like I drew a little graph, like if it takes you, I don't know, if this is the time. If this is the time it takes and this is your level, it should be like this and then start to get difficult. Like, you should reach a further point in the game a lot quicker than what you do right now.
Right. And then like, that last, like, 5-10% in your view should be the hard stuff. Like the
Yeah,
stuff
and that's still
actually
going to be
grind.
like 75 levels, like maybe 100 levels. I don't know. That's going to be a lot, right?
All right,
Maybe even
that's
more than
somewhat
that.
reasonable. So you're like, all right, your mindset is get people through it, and then at the end of the game, you're like, all right, Timmy, now that you're level 450, welcome to Skyblock, and then you make them grind like 800 hours for like a 1% increase in their stats.
Well, pretty much, because it would be like extremely selfish of me to sit here and be like, okay, Skyblock, you should be endgame in 100 hours. GG, it's over. Because I know there's a lot of people that enjoy the game for the grind. Like, I agree with that to a very limited point. So you need to keep that in there somehow. And
Yes.
I just say push that back as far as possible.
You just push it off so that they have to do it,
Yes.
a little
Well,
later
because
on. They don't have to get a second
into the game, they
mortgage.
did all the fun stuff, so they're more likely to do that extra grind.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I completely agree with that. I mean, you've also said as much about like the grinds itself, but like also when it comes down to like a lot of the creators and how we act about Skyblock, like how are you feeling about the Skyblock YouTube space? I know you've had words. You've had so many words. I want to make it very abundantly clear to anyone listening, this guy hates Skyblock YouTubers. He thinks we're all drones with no personality. I want to make that abundantly clear.
Whoa, I have like beef with maybe 3 people that have YouTube ranks.
And I'm all 3 of them. Let's be real. I'm all 3 of them.
Okay, 4.
Okay.
No, I mean, obviously you know that I organized it, to be honest, but it's our thing. We put together a big creator co-op with people that I thought would be entertaining.
Yeah, that I organized.
I wanted to invite more people, but I stopped myself because, for example, Toadstar. I fuck with Toadstar. Toadstar's way too nice. Sorry.
Sorry, Toadstar.
I like Toadstar. We love Toadstar here. He's too nice to me. It sometimes scares me. But I couldn't get myself to invite him to that big creator co-op thing because I know he's super invested in his stuff, right?
Right. You don't want to take him away.
I kind of took this sad little puppies on the side of the street like you, and I was like, come here. I have an opportunity for you. Let's all make a co-op. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I had fun with it so far.
Yeah, I'm having a great time with it. Jokes aside, nothing's ever happened so far. You know, you've got an upload already. Do you even know what happened in your own upload?
No, I got people that'll edit it for me, and I just don't pay them.
You know, jokes aside, Logan, I think I know more about what happens in your video than you do, and you uploaded the damn thing.
I'll edit my own shit sometimes, but sometimes.
Yeah, I'll edit my own stuff sometimes. And then he sees that message from that one guy who edits all of his stuff together, and he's like, thank you again. This is why you're the GOAT. This is why I don't have to do any work.
I mean, go back to my old stuff. I did nothing but edit for like 8-9 months.
And it wasn't lacked something. I think it lacked being good. That's very interesting.
I thought it was fantastic. I still think it's great content.
Yeah, you think
I think it's cringe.
You think
I think it's cringe by now.
All 456 Skyblock smash your pass. You really are proud of that video. You think that that's a banger?
Never uploaded that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I think that video
exists. My name for no reason.
I think we have a video. We actually have footage here of that video. I want to just play it really quick for you, and I want to get your thoughts. I'm just messing with you. I just wanted to see that little face. Look at that guy.
I was gonna say
look
AI
at that
is
loser.
really, really good. AI is getting
AI is just becoming out of control. Speaking of which, I want you to elaborate your thoughts to the public on AI. What do you think about AI, bro? Yeah, come on the spot. Think of something. Come on.
AI as a whole, or like ChatGPT AI?
How about AI as a whole, and then ChatGPT more specifically?
AI as a whole is just, I think of it like the internet. There's a lot of bad, but it's a net positive.
Yeah. And then what about ChatGPT specifically? Huh? You like Jippity?
I mean, stuff like ChatGPT is used like creatively, right? It's just like AI going into creative spaces this early on is obviously a problem, right? You would know. You live with an artist.
This is true. I do live with an artist, and she is not the biggest fan of a lot of the applications of AI.
But like, people don't because people get so emotionally invested into it, like especially artists and stuff and creatives. But AI is more than just that, you know. And sure, put limitations on AI trying to be creative and steal other people's shit, but as a whole, it's only going to be good. Like, look at the medical implications that I've heard of.
Yeah, that I've heard of. Many people have been saying
that
this.
I've heard of. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of looking into it, but so far I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want. Just putting people out of jobs sucks.
This guy he thinks he's Monkey D. Luffy. He's like, oh, the more freedom the world has, the better, bro. He's a big Garp hater. He's actually
I could sit here and say I hate AI. Don't generate anything. But like, fucking look at Bombardiro Crocodilo. I fuck with that guy. That is a great use of AI. Is that putting anyone out of a job? I don't
you
think
play Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox? Is that what you play? Is that what you're into?
No, but I know someone that does.
Yeah,
religiously.
Who plays that? Your cousin plays that religiously.
My cousin. He also got ratted on Skyblock.
I think the two facts there might be related. Those two things might be related.
He's older than me. He's like in college. He should be book smart, but his street smarts are like, where?
That's pretty rough. I'm not even gonna lie. I would feel bad for anyone who not only got ratted in Skyblock, but then as a response to that, instead of saying, you know, maybe I'm gonna go to college and make my life better, they start playing Roblox. Steal a Brain Rot.
Like, people don't talk about this. When you get ratted in Skyblock, most of the time you lose your Microsoft account.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
a lot.
Sea
It's a lot of
Thieves,
stuff.
For example, that's anything on the Microsoft Store.
Yeah, I know. All three fun games that Microsoft has produced over the last 300 years that they've just been making stuff. It's just terrible.
That's true.
It's very true. No games. It's just like how there's nothing on PlayStation 5. There's no games.
There's no games.
There's no games. How do you feel about I know this wasn't on our list, but do you actually care at all about anything in the larger gaming industry? Do you even pay attention to game releases anymore? Because you were Variety for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and oh man, what a couple months that was. Yeah, I thought I was King of the Pirates doing that. But yeah, back then I was looking at it because I was like, what's gonna be the new trendy game? Because I gotta get on that recording.
Yeah, I know. You have to get on there with your 30 viewers, and you gotta be the king of the trends. That's what you gotta be.
King of the trends.
There's Jade running off in the background.
Your house is haunted.
I know. My house is
not
haunted.
Really, honestly. I haven't cared about anything outside of Skyblock for a while. Sometimes I'll browse Steam, sometimes I'll browse Roblox. Ain't shit there.
Logan, we gotta get you addicted to something else. We gotta find another thing for you to get addicted to.
I'm good, bro. Get me addicted to food. That'll be great.
Yeah, apparently. It looks like you might need it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, this is kind of an issue. You know who else needs to be addicted to some food? XQC. He's a little small.
Bro. He's not you, bro. You're too addicted to food.
I'm not that addicted to food.
Put down the cup.
I'm not. I'm not putting down the cup. I am not.
Hey.
Cheers to that. Yeah. Okay, man. Keep sipping on that drink. Show your Freddy's, bro, that you got.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting.
W eats.
Yeah. W eats.
I'm not eating because I'm respectful right
now. Not
now.
only is this guy saying W eats, but he hasn't showered in 4 days. And once again, I think those two facts might be related. Look at this sick guy. Look at him. You people watch this? You know what the worst thing I'm expecting out of this as well?
What?
There's gonna be so many viewers that I just would not have expected. I feel like I'm gonna upload this and part of me is oh yeah, it's gonna get 4,000 views. It's gonna get 40K. Because people are gonna.
You know why? Because I'm here. The people love me. I genuinely, what that's making me think about, because I may as well talk about this now on a interviewee podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how I pulled viewers.
Well,
obviously there was a little bit of strategy in
Yeah.
making videos that were search engine optimized and whatever. And
This guy knows.
I think I started my first stream with 30 viewers, but I can't really tell you what separated me from a 30 viewer Randy to now a 200 something.
I mean, I think a large part of it is just that you're very consistent, but also I do think that you are consistent. I will make it clear. This guy's laughing at me, but it's true. When you're actively around.
I've seen 4 times.
But when you come back, and you stream fairly often, and people do like that. But I also think, aside from the mystique of you coming back and leaving again, which I actually think adds viewership, ironically enough, I think people are they see a fleeting glimpse of you. You know how you Stockholm syndrome somebody? Mm-hmm. It's you've Stockholm syndrome your audience. They like you because they leave again. Put that on the list of views. See, that's number 4 on the Derailious rule book right there. That's rule 4.
I spilled water on that. Now it's in the trash.
Of course you did. Oh man. Seriously, I think that's the first thing. I think the other thing is a lot of the other YouTubers, we are not a very significant degree, but to a degree, bound to we can't say certain things on stream or whatever, and you just say whatever the hell you want. You just say whatever.
No, I am extremely PR friendly. I deserve YouTube rank and a code.
See, he's saying that, but I don't believe it. Part of me just doesn't believe it.
You'll see it, then you'll believe it. I've never done anything bad, and if I haven't,
I've never done anything bad in my life, and if I have, then it was an AI fluke, and I didn't do it, and it was a lie actually, and that's just how it went.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I do think that's the biggest thing. I also think it's also just the type of content that you do. People just love an underdog story, and you just are an underdog. You just are a pathetic, whiny baby.
Is that because I start so many new profiles?
Yes, it is. It is because you start 15 new profiles. How many total profiles have you started, by the way?
God, total ones the internet scene or total in general?
Total in general. I want to hear a rough estimate.
It's at least 15 that I've actually played on.
I don't think I've played on more than 4, like ever. Just period.
I want to say people I've seen a total of 6 or 7. I've definitely seen double what the internet's seen. That's what I'll say. Double what the internet could
That is just ridiculous.
And I've got a gemstone gauntlet on like 6 of them, I think.
You really like that.
On Iron Man, all Iron Man.
You like the gemstone gauntlet, bro. You really are a big fan of Iron Man. So actually, I think it's interesting. Like, why Iron Man specifically? Like, I know a lot of creators that like Iron Man because of like the grinds or whatever. But you just said like 10 minutes ago that you want to destroy the grinds in this game.
Yeah,
so
it's
clearly,
actually not the grind.
It's not the grinds.
It's a mix of 2 things, right? Mm-hmm. The first thing, which is, I think people will get behind more. I don't like how regular Skyblock could devolve into emulating getting a second job. Let's just say, hypothetically, right? In Skyblock, you're level 200, you have a good farming setup, and you're saving up for a I don't know, dungeon set or talismans to do the actual fun stuff you want. You wake up, you come home from your 9 to 5, you know, and you hop on Skyblock and you farm.
Yeah.
And you do that for 3 weeks straight. You wake up, do job 1, come home, do job 2 in your game.
Yeah.
And then you maybe buy yourself something you can do have fun with, right? I like Iron Man because you never... Okay, little star. You shouldn't really ever have to feel like you attach yourself to one thing and that's your only money-making method, and you do that because that's the meta way for you to get coins, and then you just buy everything else.
So you're not as beholden to the market.
I like the DIY stuff.
Yeah, you're not beholden to the market. It doesn't matter if a Hyperion's worth $1 billion or 100 mil. Like, it's not going to change for you. You still have to do 1 million runs of floor 7.
Yeah, and that's probably only 10% of the reason. 90% of the reason why I keep playing Iron Man is because I have what I'm going to coin as the Iron Man curse or Iron Man syndrome, call it. And I think a lot of people will agree with this, maybe. But once you play Iron Man and you accomplish something, that means a lot to you because you did that all yourself. You didn't buy shit.
Fair enough.
Whereas from a normal profile, and I tested this, you know, with someone else a while back. I went and I bought like a Spirit Scepter on normal profile. I'm like, this item means nothing to me.
Yeah.
What I did was I leveled my skills and I got coins and I bought this item. This has no meaning to me. I spent 60 plus hours getting the best belt in the game.
Yeah.
That nothing means more to me than that because I know that like.
And remember, ladies and gents, when he hits 30K, he's voiding the belt.
No, I never said that. I'd rather void myself in real life.
He said he's voiding the belt at 30K. I just wanted to make everyone aware of that.
No, I didn't.
He said that verbatim.
But like, it's kind of sad because like I almost, it's hard to describe, but I almost get attached to the items that I have. But that's also a double standard because I'm going to delete the profile in 6 months.
The profile's gone in like a week. Like, what are you talking about?
That's how my mind works. Like, you know.
Listen, is it just as special the 4th time you get it? Like, if you deleted the profile, you get it 4 times. You're like, oh, this belt's just as special as the first time.
Like, whenever I get something new, because I tend to get first each time. When I get something new, I tend to. When I get something new, it's always better. Like the eye was great because I've never had that.
Well, have I
used it at all? No.
That's fair. Yeah, you're never gonna use it, bro. That thing's kind of like, what are you gonna do, bro? You do Slayers? Yeah. Let me see you do an E-Man tier 4. Let's see that happen, bro.
I don't know if it's still bugged, but it was bugged a couple days ago.
It is still bugged. It'll probably be fixed like in a week. Trust. I believe.
Great.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely fix that. So like, I know obviously when we were talking before briefly about like what types of content you would want to see. Also, the ghost is gonna be passing through. There's the ghost of Jade. There she goes. We were talking about like briefly about what types of content you would actually want to see in the game, or like what you would do if you were in charge.
Other people make?
Yeah. Well, no, not like that, but more so like the content itself that would be added to the game. Like what would you actually want? Because you went like on this tangent about how you would ban people or whatever, or, like, but you didn't actually like get to any points of things that you would want to see.
Oh man. Like stuff I want to see. Well, I have a couple things. I have a couple big like selling points that I will never stop preaching for.
Mhm.
One of them is I'll just call it social V2 because social update already came out. You can visit people and get social XP.
Social
Woo!
XP. I'm only social
Find
level
the
21.
eggs on the island.
Only social
No,
21. I'm not even maxed. It's terrible.
Like, I think a big thing with Skyblock is that the gameplay itself is boring. If you disagree, then you only have the right to do that if you've never watched a video or a stream while playing the game. Because there's a reason why people sit there and farm for 6 hours and watch Star Wars. Because the farming itself is not fun.
Yes,
right?
correct.
So the gameplay is not fun. We've already settled that. So what is the appeal of Skyblock? It's the accomplishments. It's the achievements, right? You
Yeah,
get
it's the
level
things you're
400.
doing.
You control click the chat message that says it in the chat, and you put it in guild chat, and you farm W's and GG's. Everyone does that because people like the social aspect of the game. They will never admit this, but they do.
It's true.
And if you don't, yes, you do. So what I was thinking, you make guilds matter, Hypixel guilds, or maybe something of the sorts. Make them matter, right? And you could do a bunch of shit with it, right? You could, if you know Clash of Clans, you can have like a clan capital island where it's just like the guild meet spot. You can do raid bosses. You could give little bonuses. This is kind of sketchy territory with some people for being in a big guild.
Yeah.
Like, there's different points in Skyblock, at least for Iron Man, because you need to do everything. Where, like, okay, I just started. I'm going to go in my mining arc now. Okay, I got my mining arc. I got my stuff. I can go make money and stuff. Now I'm going to go do dungeons, right?
Yeah.
I think a part of everyone's journey in the game should be, all right, now that I have this, I'm going to go find a guild.
Yeah, I actually completely agree. Like, I think, for example, like, one of the big things that attracted me to, like, MMOs and stuff when I was growing up was, like, that guild content. Like, every major MMO that I played a lot of, Destiny 2, Destiny 1, Monumenta, all those games have, like, a ton of MMO, like, guild content. Like, in Destiny,
maybe the massively multiplayer part.
Yeah, they have the massive multiplayer part where you make a guild and you get 6 players and you're like, let's all do a raid together. Or, like, you get 8 people. Like, I remember, like, my, like, most fun experience I've ever had in gaming was when one of the Monumenta dungeons came out. This was before I was on dev team for that. And when this dungeon came out, we got a party of 16 people to clear the dungeon together. And
I want to do that.
I
want to do that so bad.
Peak. On release day, we were the 3rd team to beat it. And then the next week, the epic for the raid, or not raid, the dungeon dropped. And I was the first person on the server to have the item. Because our guild pooled all the resources from the 16.
Is an epic like a Necron handle?
Yeah, it's equivalent. You got to get the resources in the dungeon. At the end, you can craft it. Whatever. Like,
that's awesome.
That was the most fun experience I've ever had in the game. I streamed it all. It was like an awesome experience.
That's awesome.
But
I remember just I look at
Skyblock
this
has
is before my
nothing like that though. Like,
course,
not even close.
This is before my time, but I look at like World of Warcraft raids.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big Twitch event called OnlyFangs. I know you probably don't know much about it, but
Yeah.
they had like 50 people raids. And like it was like, okay, that's to be a certain amount of DPS, certain amount of healers, like playing all different classes, all pitching in and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about the hive mind, like being part of a group that does something big that you literally cannot do without the group.
Yes.
That's just
Incredible.
and there's a lot of flaws with that, but like it's just incredible. So that's my biggest thing.
I completely agree. And I think something like that is possible in Skyblock. I don't see a reason why they couldn't do like a 30-man boss. Like, if they just put 30 people in a room and have a giant boss in the middle and you're just wailing on him and then he has attacks and you just fight him. And
Hi, Cal. I'm sorry you have
that's
not
impossible.
played Party Finder.
Party Finder.
Quite frankly, you cannot have a 30-person raid. I cannot do 30 people.
Listen, it doesn't even have to be hard. It doesn't even have to be hard. They can make it a basic one at first. Like, I don't know, scale up something like Dragons or Arachne and make it actually like interesting for like having an account or have good rewards.
Dragons is a good idea.
I think Dragons are great. Like, I like Dragons. I think like that was part of the big reason. Like, when Primal Dragons were coming out, people were losing their damn mind over it. Like, over an update.
Yeah, I know people personally that used to play the game like yeah, I'm stocking up eyes. I'm like, update got canceled.
Update got canceled. It's gone forever. But like, seriously, people flipped out more for Primal Dragons. They wanted it more than they wanted a foraging update. Like, even after the release of foraging, it was just such a big deal to the majority of players. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see the perception of it.
You didn't see that perception of it?
Or not the response to it.
Yeah, I know. Why didn't you see the foraging update come out? I wonder where you were, Logan. Curious.
I was pushing carts, getting swole, and I'm still not swole.
I never really asked about this. So that day, like the day the foraging update dropped, I imagine you were at work, right?
Yes.
So did you notice anything? Like, did you like what? Like, look at your phone and you saw me streaming to like 1,000 people? You're like, I hate this guy. You're like, this is
I
awful.
didn't know the forging update came out until 2 weeks after.
You didn't know at all that it was out?
I didn't touch Discord. I barely touched YouTube. It was bad. Like, you think you were the only person I ghosted? Bitch, I ghosted Mr. Beast.
That's crazy that you ghosted Mr. Beast. That is awful, by the way.
They're never gonna believe me. People with no context will never believe.
I will say, he did in fact ghost Mr. Beast, but not Mr. Beast, like Mr. Beast's manager guy.
Mr. Beast recruiter.
No, he wasn't in a group chat with Jimmy Beast, and Jimmy was like, yo, we got this project for you, bro, come pull up.
At some point, then he left.
Yeah, Jimmy's gone now. Jimmy's gone forever. This is so sad. What are we gonna do without Jimmy? How did you feel about that, by the way? I know we were both part of that, but I feel like we've talked about it like on stream briefly, but we haven't really like done a debrief of it, I guess. Like, how did you feel about being on that, for sure?
I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's everything you'd expect. All the conspiracies about like it being staged and whatever. I mean, it's not true. Surprise, surprise.
What do you mean? I mean, of course it's true. They said to you, Logan, you really love your mother at the beginning of the video. They're like, you really just have to get all the roses. They told me, they were like, Derailious, they put their hand on my shoulder. They're like, you're not going to have a good time today, brother. I'm going to be really sorry for you, but stage left, exit now.
No, but what they did do is make us wait about 6 hours.
That's true.
The actual.
Oh my god, I remember talking to you, and you were so doomer posting right before it. I remember chilling on the top of the like NASA tower or whatever they had, and you were doomer posting for like 3 hours straight. I over
hyped
it yourself.
Help. I over expected. No, what's the word?
You overhyped it, in my view.
I overestimated what that video would do for me.
Yeah, I think you really, like, I was very pragmatic about it. I'm like, this is going to be cool, but, like, if you don't win, it's going to be whatever. Like, it's not going to change your life.
Oh, fuck!
What?
Keep talking. I got things to clean up.
Oh, there he goes. Having to clean up things. There he goes.
That's my 1099! Oh, shit. Sorry, IRS. 6 more months.
Sorry, IRS. 6 more months for your 1099. It really says a lot about your career right now if you're already losing your 1099. You physically, you don't have to print those until like March, right? Unless you owe back taxes or something.
I can't talk about this directly.
Curious. Anyway, let's continue this discussion. Yeah, the Mr. Beast thing was pretty fun. You were doomer posting. You really thought it was going to be like life-changing though. And
yeah, I did.
And it wasn't. And I was like, Logan, it's not going to be life-changing, but it's still going to be cool. And then I think like 3 hours before, we were just sitting up there, and this was like after Mr. Beast had like delayed like twice at this point. You were like, Chris, it's over. My career is over. You're like, even if I win, it's over. Anyway, I tell Logan, I give him advice, and he's like, I'm not going to take your advice. And then he gets very upset because the advice he didn't take was good advice. And he's like, Derailious, this is all your fault. I can't believe that you made me not take your advice. Do you think I've learned my lesson? No.
Do you think I've learned my lesson?
No, he has not learned his lesson.
No, not in the slightest. We're doing it again.
We're doing it again. We're running it back a 5th time, guys. This time will be the one. And he giggles about it. That's the worst part. He's like, look at me. Yeah, he hits me up. He's like, Derailious, I haven't showered in 4 days.
This is true right now. What I'm feeling right now is not my skin. I don't know what it is, Derailious, but it's not my skin.
It's called, you need to take a shower. That's dry skin on your skin.
It's not my skin. Man. But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awful. Anyway, Logan, to get off of that subject, I guess, I wanted to also ask about like how you feel about the larger like YouTube and streaming communities. I know you've said over and over again you want to be the next queso, bro. And you're going to have to eat quite a lot more in order to get there. But, I mean, aside from that, like, what are you actually looking at in terms of, like what draws you to that aspect of being, like, a massive streamer?
I've become quite sophisticatedly more pragmatic.
Oh, okay. He's learning something. I'm proud of him.
And I've realized that there are some people that just are made for what's known as variety content creation. There's some people that aren't.
Yeah.
Right. And when you're not, you either have to wait for someone that is made for it to pick you up, or accept that it's never going to happen.
Yep, and I've waited, and you've arrived. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Logan. Everyone say thank you, Logan.
Dude, I do so much for you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I
but-
look at my code numbers every day and I smile, like a tear just like right down the cheek. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna give you any of it, by the way. He's asked me a couple times. I'm not
I
giving him
know.
any. I'm not giving him a dime.
What was I saying? Fuck.
Some people
Oh,
are
yeah.
made for it. Some people
So
aren't.
my plan is literally to just get YouTube rank, cruise for 6 months, not go inactive. Obviously, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he would never.
Because then I get denied for the code, and the code is
True.
really what matters.
Yeah.
And then once I get the code, that's going to be my lifeline.
Mhm.
And I'll stick with Skyblock. Maybe a lot, maybe a little. I don't know.
Mhm.
Ask me in 2 years.
Mhm.
And when it dies, it dies. I don't really have a backup plan for when Skyblock dies. I think I'm just kind of hoping that fucking stable Ronaldo will appear in my chat and be like, "Hey, this is my address. Come live with us." And I'll be like, "Sweet."
Awesome. Incredible how this happens. This very much.
How this doesn't happen.
Yeah, that very much happens to everybody, right, guys? You know, all in
Yeah.
chat. You know, the leader of FaZe reaches out to you every
But
once in a
no,
while. He's
I'm
like,
at the
"Yo."
point. I think I'm gonna stick with Skyblock until Skyblock itself is gone.
So what if it doesn't?
Mostly because
like, what
I'm
if,
addicted.
What if it doesn't die? Like I know we're under this doomer assumption that the game's cooked the long run. Like we both somewhat agree on that. What if it doesn't?
I am 18 years old.
Yeah.
I am not in college.
Mhm.
I was never in college.
Yeah, never mind.
I have
You'd
a
be fine.
diploma.
You'd be fine. In 4 years, you'd be where I am right now. So you have until like 2029.
I'm sure of it, bro. But let's say I'm fucking. Are you gonna act like in 10 years Skyblock is paying bills?
I mean, RuneScape is, and RuneScape initially came out in '99. So
Okay, well,
you know.
maybe. I'd say that's unpredictable. Nobody
yeah.
has a single clue.
No,
Right,
no, we don't.
and so if we're just gonna call it 50-50, either happens or it doesn't, then
Then I'm calling my happening guy.
sure, bro. No, I mean, if it's still alive, then I'll stick with it. I mean, if it's still alive by that point, it'd be a much larger name.
Yeah.
But if it's dead by that point, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna.
You know, what if it goes like the Roblox route, bro, and it gets like 10 million views like concurrent, like Grow Garden? You're just rich. You retire your whole family off of this.
That's hard to imagine because Roblox is made. It constantly
It's
adapts
made
to the new
for the
generation.
slop. It's the
It's
slop.
made for slop. Skyblock just is made for old ass fucking people.
True.
Like you ever. But whatever.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Well, all right. That's fair. That's reasonable. I think, Logan, I think that you have a good head on your shoulders if you squint and forget what a good head on your shoulders actually means. I think that that's what that means, really. Logan, I think all things considered, that Skyblock is certainly a game that we have to endure. When it comes down to it, it's... Oh, I just fell off the map. I just fell off the map in my gameplay. That's really embarrassing. Aside from us having to endure it, I guess what initially dragged me into this game was just like massive creators like Techno, and unironically I used to watch Tommy in it, but to be fair I was like 17 at the time, so I mean that kind of makes a little bit
Never
of sense.
seen a single Tommy in it video.
You don't want to. They're kind of mid as hell, I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, good.
But my thought process is, you know, I came to this game because a lot of the creators who were playing it were just like really entertaining and interesting. Like, what actually brought you to this game in the first place? I know you started playing in 2019, so you were like a wee little
I started
lad.
playing pretty much when it released.
Yeah.
Because just off coincidence, me and my IRLs were that I haven't talked to in a long time. We're just playing Hypixel.
He cut them
almost
off when he
every
became
day.
famous. This guy becomes famous. He's
I
like,
switch
sorry,
up on my
IRLs.
day one.
That's true.
15,000 live viewers to Derailious. What do you know about that?
You should have switched up on me. Is what you should have done, and you didn't do it. It's terrible.
But yeah, really, we were just playing Hypixel every day. Bed Wars was our big thing. I preferred Sky Wars, but I think Bed Wars is a more fun game night game than Sky Wars is. Sky Wars is more sweaty. Anyways, and Skyblock it just appeared one day.
And you were
And
like,
then,
yo!
you know, fucking 2-3 weeks later, or however long, Technoblade makes a video. You know, it's mainstream.
Yeah.
And somebody creeps my co-op, and I log on after grandma's house. He has a pickaxe in hand. He's mining all of her chests and stone.
And it's over. You logged on while it was happening. That's incredible.
I did.
That's pretty awful, actually.
Yeah. I felt like that one Russian guy who was like looking at this like nuclear launch alerts coming from America, texting people like, "I'm at my grandma's house. You need to go stop him right now."
So you were Stanislav Petrov watching the nukes fly,
Correct.
and
I was
by
Peter.
watching the nukes fly, you mean a guy breaking your chests on your Skyblock island. Those are exactly concurrent things. That's very true.
Yes.
It's very
Yes,
accurate.
exactly.
Exactly. I guess I never thought
Similar
of that.
severity.
Oh yeah. So how did you even like spend? I know there's like a huge like gap there. How did you spend your quarantine years, like 2020, 2021? Like, cause you did nothing. You didn't make content.
Yeah,
Man.
so quarantine was spent first on Fortnite,
Yeah, I
then
bet
a
you were
lot
a
of it on
Fortniter.
Roblox. Among Us was big, so I just did nothing but that with friends for like 2 months. It was actually crazy.
Okay, that sounds like a good time.
And then back to Fortnite. It was really just a lot of Fortnite and Roblox on my end.
Logan, I'm gonna be
Um,
real. There was only one point ever where I thought your career was ever actually over, and it was after the first time you quit and you were doing like the Twitch like variety streams. Your last stream was Fortnite. I remember coming into the end of that stream. I was just like gonna say hi to you and make sure you were like still alive and all that. You had 4 viewers. I was like, oh, it's over. I was like, it's
yeah,
over.
here's the reality.
I
No,
was like,
like
this is a disaster.
there's a few people that are breaking out of Skyblock, right? And they've done it more successfully than me because they're smart. Tommy in it, Dragoon, Tubbo.
I would
I don't
say,
wanna...
but I will say, about 3/4 of those people, I would say, really, it was just either luck or Dream SMP that got them out of it. And like,
Doesn't matter what they did, it's the fact that they got out. But can you think of anyone else that did come out? I go by lots of names, doesn't count. We don't know who he is.
you don't know who that guy is. Well, I don't know. I mean, Rage Train, kind of. Speed Silver, definitely.
Did Speed Silver start in Skyblock?
Yes.
I thought he
yes.
just picked it up.
He did start in Skyblock, and then he swapped. He made a new channel. He left all his day ones behind, and now he's doing what he's doing. Runs top
Okay,
lane.
well,
So.
there we go. I'm throwing my hands up then. I was going to try to make the point that's like kind of hard to break out of Skyblock. But, again, some people are made for it or not. I'm not. I tried.
You know what?
So now I'm here forever.
Fair enough. He's stuck here. He's stuck here. Like a moth to a flame, he's just forced to return. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's an addict. Really, it is. It's really kind of terrible.
At least I'm addicted.
It's true. At least you're actually enjoying the game. You know what I mean?
I've gone through phases where I was not enjoying the game.
Yeah. But now, with that eye drop, now you're just very happy.
Yeah, give me 3 weeks.
3 weeks, and then something else will drop. Don't worry. Well, listen, now the foraging updates dropped, they're actually going to be able to produce stuff, more often and all that.
You've been coping for 6 years, Derailious.
And after the release of the update, what have they dropped since? 3 updates.
Drop
in
what?
A month. They dropped the first update, the second update, and the third update, of course.
What updates? Like, do we have any updates in the queue right now besides?
Yeah. There's the mob types thing and a bunch of other foraging updates and like fixes.
Okay,
and stuff.
any real updates?
There's a couple new attributes. Isn't that cool? I mean, jokes aside, there actually is a lot of stuff in the queue, like long run. Like, there's nothing on alpha right now. It's crazy. No, and on that, like in the queue, there's the Atoll, which is another fishing island. There's Diana V2. There's Iron Man W's, which will hopefully be good for someone like you because they need to do something to that goddamn game mode.
What's an Iron Man W, by the way?
They're gonna do a bunch of things. I think it's gonna be like NPC sell price changes, Iron Man auction house, maybe some drop rate changes. Just making the Iron Man experience more enjoyable is their goal.
I don't know why they haven't implemented a Golden Man that's just as simple as you can sell everything, can't buy everything everywhere. That'd be my game mode.
Wrong. You're not allowed to do that. Sorry, buddy. You have to sit there and grind.
It's just putting more stuff in the economy and helping inflation not happen.
Inflation it doesn't exist anymore. Now the economy is deflating.
Oh, yeah, inflation is canceled. Sorry.
It is.
There's a new administration of, I think, Finnegan right now.
Oh, yeah. Are you a big Finnegan fan?
No, I actually wanted to quit for the next 5 days. Because you fuckers keep voting in the most... you silly goobers keep voting in the most boring mayor. We love rewatching Star Wars and Utopia and fucking Lobotomy
You know what the worst part about it is? His perk's broken. The perk that lets you get more farming contests, the percentages are bigger, that perk's broken. It's been broken for 3 years. It's been broken since they released him.
What are we...
And they voted him in with Assad margins. Hold on. I have to go to the hub and actually see this. What margin did they vote you in, bro? He got 65% of the votes. You don't see this stuff in communist countries.
Oh my god, he won all the swing states.
He won all the states. Every single state he won.
My god.
And the worst part is his perks don't even work. It's almost reminiscent.
you know, obviously the majority of the Skyblock player base does not watch Skyblock content. At least streams.
No, they don't like streams. They don't FW me.
I mean, like, you're like maybe one of like the few like core creators that someone might keep up with, just cause like, oh hey, I'll click on a Derailious video because I can go to the patch notes and notice stuff. Like, most people won't care because like, what's the current living situation of the average Skyblock player in your opinion?
They live the average like actual Skyblock player. They live with their parents and they're in high school, or they're or maybe in college at the late end.
Really, I would have thought middle school.
Maybe middle school, maybe high school. I think the average age is probably older than you would anticipate. I think it would be around 15, 16. That'd be early high school. I think that's most likely.
I mean, look at the YouTube rank guidelines. I'd imagine the average age is fucking... Yeah, I mean...
You think you're a comedian, bro.
You know...
You think you're so funny, bro. It's crazy.
The problem with... I want to see more out of Skyblock content creators that's gonna make people, average players, want to click on a video.
Yeah.
Like, we have the idea of the Mr. Beastified rage train, fucking, we did this grind and it was amazing. It took 10,000 years and something.
Yeah.
That's been beaten to hell and back.
It's
like, it was
gone.
A good idea,
it's gone, bro.
It's just that's everything. That's my problem. Like, right now and in the long term with Skyblock, I'm gonna try to, and I always have been looking for ways to like, I don't know, make people feel like old Skyblock content creation isn't dead in the same sense that Tommy in it was.
Yeah.
I lied. I've seen like every single one of his fucking videos in Skyblock days. Obviously, have you not met me?
Yeah,
but,
I guess
like,
you are a big Tommy
I don't know.
fan.
I want to see more variety, and you know, if some people hear this and they want to go make their own channel, and you know, build their way up. And...
Don't. I need more views.
Well, no, if they want to do that, and then like they're getting some recognition, and I fuck with you, you're going to get a DM from, right? That's just how it's going to be. You're not going to get DM from Derailious because his head's in his ass all the.
No, and also I'm too busy. I have I have simultaneously. I have no time, and I have all the time in the world. It's terrible, really.
No time.
No time in the
job.
World. No job.
YouTube Shorts all day.
YouTube Shorts. Another billion of them. Thank you for the Shorts watchers. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people like the game, and a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up, or whatever. Like, there is room. If I can make it in, there is room. Believe me. Just don't do the fucking Mr. Beast stuff.
Or at least don't pretend like Mr. Beast is gonna be like a life-changing event other than the money.
This just has nothing to do with it. This just has nothing to do with what I just said.
What?
This guy sucks. Mods.
You just
put him on the carousel and.
You just hate Mr. Beast, bro. You just hate Mr. Beast. It's okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, I like Mr. Beast. Jokes aside, he's a cool guy.
You don't know anything about him.
I love Mr. Beast. You know, I actually do know a lot about him. I know a lot about Jimmy Beast. You know, he's doing
my stuff about him from Dogpack.
Yeah, is that where you know all of your stuff about Mr. Beast? I bet. You hate him, bro. You hate him so much. It's terrible, really. No, but I agree with you completely on like the way Skyblock content creation is. Like, I do think creators can absolutely be more authentic in themselves on like live streams and videos and stuff like that. I think a problem is that a lot of times Skyblock viewer is not gonna click on that shit at all. Like, they're just not gonna watch it. Like, the video can be edited half decent, but if it's not hype moments and aura, they're not clicking. Like, I'm serious. If it's not new 1 in 1 million drop, if it's not I spent 5 billion coins, tough shit, buddy. You're getting 4K views. Like, that's just how it goes.
What is Hypixel Skyblock's biggest USP?
What?
In your opinion?
Like, just, it's 100% the biggest thing that people click on is going to be stuff like that.
No, like the game itself. I would say the game's biggest unique attribute that it has is the fact that it's super grindy and some shit is really rare and it takes forever to max it out.
Yes.
That's like,
I mean, of
probably
course.
the biggest
Yeah.
thing. So that's why the content does good.
Yeah.
So if Skyblock wants to, this is up to the admins of the game. If they want to encourage more different content, you add more shit to the game that isn't just 10 billion hours of grinding.
It's true. Well, I mean, I've thought about this, and you're gonna maybe hate this idea, maybe love it idea. I don't know what you're gonna say about it. So in RuneScape, there's this thing, and I thought about it, and this is not something I usually say. I don't usually like RuneScape when it comes to these sorts of things. But they have a thing where if you max out a skill in RuneScape, like if you put a bunch of time into it, you get a max item, like a max cape. And that cape, is
yeah.
very, very strong. Like, it has a lot of perks on it. It's very, very powerful. What about something like that in Skyblock for, like, maxing out the skills? Like,
Give me an example. What would the farming cape give?
Well, farming cape would be...
how broken is it?
It would be doo-doo dog shit ass because it's farming. But, like, I don't know. The one I was thinking of for the Slayer cape, it would be all Slayers. They have maybe, I don't know, you get plus 30 magic find on all Slayers. And also, they take 25% less XP to spawn any Slayer.
That would make sense, but the problem is that would have severe economic...
Who cares? Who cares? They do the same thing.
Who cares? This is the right way to think about it.
Who cares? This is the right way to think about it, unironically. You know, like the mining cape, you do a mining cape, it's plus 5 pristine. 5 whole pristine. Broken. Busted.
You know what I think it is? And this is just me yapping from what people have told me very recently. Like, I have one who's trying to get back into it, and another one that recently quit trying to get back into it. Can't blame them. But the game needs more fun items. The fun items are the Terminator, the Hyperion. How long do they take?
Long time.
Too long. So, like, I don't know. What else? I think he said he liked the Yeti sword. And the Yeti sword isn't the worst to get, but...
But who likes the Yeti sword? Why are you... I just yawned when you said that. The Yeti sword is such a yawn item.
Such a yawn? I mean, you pick up the ground and you throw it, no?
Oh, wow. Crazy. You know what else does that? The Midas staff, but it's cooler because it's the Midas staff.
Adding cool items that feel fun to Hyperion is just even on paper a really fucking cool item. I've never used one, but
you've never actually used a Hyperion?
Yeah, I've never used a term, never used a Hyperion. No.
Jade, this guy's never used a Hyperion. He's never used one. Do you know that?
He's created that many profiles that he couldn't use a Hyperion.
She's cooking my ass!
She's cooking his ass! You've created that many profiles and you've never once held a Hyperion in your hands.
Dude, when I tell you I've made like over a dozen profiles and I've actually progressed on them.
Yeah, apparently you haven't actually progressed nothing because you've never gotten a Hyperion.
I think I've reached 1,000+ hours on 2 of them and none of them are below like 200.
That is insane.
Just rough numbers, obviously.
No Hyperion, by the way.
No Hyperion ever. No, but like add fun items that are maybe not as broken stat-wise, but make them fun to use and put them in the progression.
No, you're not allowed to have fun things in the progression, Logan. That would break the game more. I actually think, like, jokes aside, the biggest problem that they have at the moment, they're just unable to balance the game. They just are shooting shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, and they have no idea how to balance the game at this point. I just don't buy that they do. Other games are able to add stuff consistently because they stay relatively balanced, like, from my understanding.
Well, you know, that's why they changed the talisman system.
Yeah. And
because before they'd add one and it would completely break the game.
And you know what they did after adding the talisman system and like fixing it all up? They immediately made a bunch of changes that killed all melee classes in the game and then made everyone use turn. So very obviously,
Turn and hype the only viable items. When
very clearly
using Dark Claymore, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Chimera 5 is needed for Mage, by the way.
People that play
M7.
a lot of dungeons, I can see how they'd like it because it's like ball knowledge. I have ball knowledge. It's really gimmicky and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta make this shit accessible.
It's all hype moments in Aura, and it can't all be hype moments in Aura. It can't be.
I mean, you can still make it like hype moments in Aura and fucking Aperture and stuff. But the problem is like, why is a mage using a Dark Claymore? Why is everyone using a term in the clear, whatever, bro? But
you know, Logan, I think we're making it abundantly clear why this is called the Midgame podcast. because you are really mid-game. I'm mid-game, but you're mid-game. Holy.
Dude, it's just like everyone uses the same fucking items.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
You know what? I have a solution. This is going to be the least broken Derailious suggestion. What if you made an item? It's a sword, but it shoots arrows like a term, and it does both of them at once, like a Hyperion and a term all at once. Very not broken. Obviously better than both of them. Jade's giving me a crazy look over there. I don't know.
Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed, bro.
Okay, Grandpa, time to go to bed. I'm lying. That was a joke, guys. I'm not serious about that. I'm going to see a forum post about that in 3 days. They're like, Derailious, he might be stupid.
Oh, you know
Here's
people
why.
are going to hate this.
Oh, yeah, they're going to hate this. Well, they're going to hate this because you're on here, pal. They don't FW you. How do you feel about that? That like some people in the community genuinely do not like you.
I knew this was gonna come up.
Well, no, I'm being serious. I'm not even saying it from a mean perspective because obviously there are some people in the community who don't like me. Like I'm just asking how you feel about that.
I don't know. I don't think I quite split people down the middle. Like, I'd hope that more people would be fine with me existing than not.
I think that's true.
But like,
I think a lot of people
the
do
biggest
like you.
criticism I've gotten is very simple. Oh, Ikel, yeah, he's bad for the game.
Mhm.
Why? I was confused for a long time.
Yeah.
People believe that I attract a certain audience to this game that they would not want here.
I think those
tend to
players have
appeal to
always playing, and that you
I
just
tend to appeal to
bring them out.
non-nerds, I guess.
Non-nerds.
But I mean, what is most of Skyblock? I don't know.
It's true.
I think
I think you've done a good job of getting rid of people who would even be remotely considered weird within your audience. Over the last 3 months, there has been such improvement. Go check out the Logan stream, ladies and gents. It's crazy. It's night and day.
I'd hope so. I mean, I think so. But the problem is when you look at like streamers, at least, like because there's a lot less streamers than YouTubers with Skyblock, like full time. There's not many, if any, people that are considered worse than me, more edgy or whatever. I don't even think I qualify for that word, but on that scale, I'm the furthest because everyone else is so not that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
we're all PR demons, bro.
Yes.
I'm probably at this
You've
point
gotten better.
I'm probably at this point probably the second worst, and that's saying something.
You're up there. You're definitely up there because you've been streaming. You've been like being yourself and stuff.
Yeah.
I've definitely ruined your brand.
Yeah.
But
it's been
fun. The problem with being at the like let's say this is the scale, right?
Yeah.
This is like the most well-behaved nerd people ever. This is like the fucking neon community on Kick. Let's call it.
Yeah,
even if I'm right here, guess what I still get? Everyone that plays Skyblock on this end, I get. So that was my problem for a while. And then I hired Derailious to come in, and it was called The Great Happening, and something happened for sure. And now 500 people are banned or something.
Yeah, we had to go in there. I went in there. I had to get rid of a bunch of people who were acting up, and we basically said to them, "Sorry guys, another stream. I'll see you all in Neon's Kick Chat. You're out of here." And they left, and they're gone forever now. It's much better now. I think it's a much more tolerable, good community. But that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to sometimes get rid of the stuff. I've always been zero tolerance on that sort of stuff, though. Like when it comes to people in my own community.
I never liked it, but
the thing I've learned over time, and I used to be much more akin to you, like especially 2020. Like I was the type of person when someone did something wrong in like my Discord server or whatever, I would give them a billion chances. I'd be like, oh, we can't kick them. They're an integral part of the community. They are part of...
Because you're a smaller creator by that point.
No, this was when I had like 30, 40K. Like I'm bigger. I was bigger then than you are right now. So
in 2020? Dude,
2021.
You haven't grown at all.
2021? I've doubled since then. And I quit for a year, to be fair. You remember I quit for a year.
Dude, I spent like one night this week. I spent like 6 hours or 5 hours or so because it took way longer than it should have. Doing little profile review shorts, and I got like 500 subs. It was great. Wow,
it's incredible how that works. Jokes aside, if you want to get subs on YouTube, that's how you got to do it, I guess. I don't know.
Literally YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts print subs, but they do not transfer to live viewers very.
I don't know about that. I've noticed like some uptick, but I mean maybe it's just the audience is just totally different. Well, Logan, I don't know how long are podcasts even supposed to run? Are we supposed to do this for 3 hours? Like.
As long as it needs to be. Are you through your list?
Podcasts usually run an hour. Okay. Well, I mean, if we're about an hour right now, jokes aside. So Logan,
through your list?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much through my list. I don't really have anything else to add specifically right now. And we gotta leave stuff for other episodes. What if something happens? For once, what if something happens, Logan? We have to be back
nothing ever happens.
Nothing ever happens. Is that your final thought?
I have a question.
Yes. Jade has a question.
Wait,
you go first, Logan.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this is going to be an ending thing, sorry.
Okay, Jade, you go.
How long before your next profile?
How long before your next profile? The people want to know, and by the people, I mean Jade.
If you want me to answer, I'd say, haha, my name is Logan. I'm 5'5" and I weigh 100 pounds. I'll beat the shit out of you. I am never doing a new profile again.
Yeah.
But realistically, whenever I take an extended break from the game, I always make a profile when I come back.
So, in a month or two. Anyway, guys, that was the Midgame podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and use code Calazar.
Because I'm here.
Use code Calazar for 5% more on your order on the Hypixel store. It's 5%
How
more.
many likes do you usually get in your videos? Like, what's your average like?
Likes? About 1,000 to 1,500.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will come back. If it doesn't, then I have an excuse to not.
So that's the goal, ladies and gents. If you don't get this video to 1,000 likes, he's quitting forever. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all in the next podcast. Logan, do you have anything else to say?
Not really. I mean, I'll just be on the game. I'm live.
Yeah, he's live all the time. He'll be live forever, bro.
The worst thing ever could happen to me, and I'd be live the next day.
It's true. We said this many, many times. Well, anyway, bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.